It takes a ton of planning and resources to roll the space shuttle out to the launch pad from the vehicle assembly building. Then once the shuttle makes it to the pad, the work continues by adding the payload to the shuttle's cargo bay. Finally, after weeks of prep time, the shuttle is ready for takeoff. And then a hurricane strikes the Florida coast. So, when does NASA bite the bullet, lose weeks of work, and roll the $1.7 billion space shuttle back to the protection of the VAB? The answer is 60 knots. The space shuttle will be rolled back from the launch pad if there's a possibility the wind could at any time exceed a sustained velocity of 60 knots, or 69 miles per hour. Rollback of the space shuttle to the vehicle assembly building must be complete before the wind sustains 40 knots, or 46 miles per hour. The rotating service structure can't be moved after the wind exceeds 40 knots, which is probably why they need to finish the work before the wind hits 40 knots rather than the 60. Preparations for rollback begin 48 hours before weather constraints are expected to be reached. This period may be as long as 72 hours if the payloads require special servicing. Although there's a lot of processing that happens at the launch pad, not all the work is lost when we have to take the painful journey back to the VAB. Depending on a couple different factors, NASA may choose to leave the payload in the shuttle, making the prep time after the hurricane a lot easier for everyone. While Hurricane Bill is currently projected to miss the US, it's still too early to tell, and it is possible, although right now not terribly likely, that the launch of STS-128 will slip due to required shuttle rollback. Of course, this is NASA we're talking about, so let's just say fingers crossed.